20 years ago, Amazon was just an online bookstore. Today, it delivers billions of packages every single year. It runs a third of the internet. It powers artificial intelligence. It owns Hollywood. And it even launches rockets into space. How did that happen? How did a company that sold paperback novels out of a garage become one of the most powerful forces on the planet? It didn't start with cloud computing, or AI, or robots. It started with books. Simple, paper-bound books. The year was 1994. The internet was still a novelty. Most people had never bought anything online. But a young Wall Street analyst named Jeff Bezos saw something nobody else did. He saw a future where the entire world would shop from a screen. So he quit his job, drove across the country, and set up shop in a cramped garage in Bellevue, Washington. His desk was a repurposed wooden door. His inventory was stacked in cardboard boxes from floor to ceiling. And his website was ugly. But it worked. Orders started coming in. One book, then 10, then 100. People loved the idea of browsing millions of titles without ever leaving their couch. Amazon.com went live on July 16, 1995, and within the first month, it had shipped books to all 50 states and 45 countries. Bezos wasn't just selling books. He was proving a concept. He was proving that the internet could change the way humans buy things. And he was right. Once the bookstore worked, Bezos didn't stop. He couldn't stop because he never wanted to build a bookstore. He wanted to build the everything store. Books became CDs. CDs became DVDs. DVDs became electronics. Electronics became clothing. Clothing became furniture. Furniture became groceries. Groceries became everything. Amazon wasn't just selling products. It was building a machine, a logistics machine the world had never seen. Warehouses grew from that tiny garage to buildings the size of football fields, then to buildings the size of small cities. Trucks became fleets. Fleets became airlines. Amazon didn't just deliver packages. It built its own cargo planes, its own sorting facilities, its own last-mile delivery network. And then came the move that changed everything. Amazon Prime. For just $79 a year, you got free 2-day shipping on almost anything. 2-day shipping became same day. Same day became same hour. And suddenly, waiting for a package felt like waiting for dial-up internet. Unacceptable. Amazon didn't just sell products faster. It rewired human patience. It trained an entire generation to expect instant gratification. And once you started expecting it, there was no going back. But here's the twist that most people never see coming. Here's the part of the story that changes everything. Most people think Amazon makes its money selling products, boxes, packages, stuff. The truth is far, far bigger. In the early 2000s, while everyone was focused on the online store, Amazon was quietly building something else, something invisible, something enormous. The infrastructure of the modern internet. It's called AWS, Amazon Web Services, and it is, without exaggeration, one of the most important technological achievements of the 21st century. Netflix, the platform where you binge your favorite shows, runs on AWS. Disney Plus runs on AWS. NASA uses AWS to process satellite imagery. Startups from Silicon Valley to Singapore build their entire companies on AWS. AI companies train their most advanced models on Amazon's servers. A third of all the websites you visit every single day are powered by Amazon's cloud. Think about that. Not Amazon.com, not the shopping site. The invisible backbone of the digital world belongs to Amazon. And here's the part that shocks even Wall Street. AWS generates more profit than Amazon's entire retail business combined. The bookstore, the packages, the delivery trucks, all of that is actually less profitable than the cloud. Amazon's biggest business is one most people don't even know exists. The biggest secret in technology hiding in plain sight. Let's go back to Prime, because Prime deserves its own chapter. Amazon Prime isn't just a shipping service. It's a psychological masterpiece. When you pay for a membership, something changes in your brain. You feel compelled to use it, to justify the cost. So you buy more. Every purchase feels like a deal. Every delivery feels like a reward. Free shipping turned hesitation into impulse, and impulse turned casual shoppers into obsessive, repeat customers. Today, over 200 million people pay for Amazon Prime. That's more than the entire population of Brazil, more than Germany, France, and Italy combined. And Prime members don't just shop more. They watch Prime Video with thousands of movies and original series. They listen to Prime Music. They read on Kindle Unlimited. They get discounts at Whole Foods. Amazon bought Whole Foods for $13.7 billion. It bought MGM Studios, the home of James Bond, for $8.5 billion. Every acquisition, every feature, every benefit, all designed to keep you inside the ecosystem. Amazon didn't just create a delivery service. It created a world you never want to leave. And once you're in, leaving feels like losing something. That's not an accident. That's by design. Now let's talk about something most people don't think about. Before you even know what you want, Amazon might already know. Every click you make, every search you type, every product you look at, every second you hesitate on a product page, every item you add to your cart and then remove, Amazon is recording, analyzing, learning. Its recommendation engine is one of the most sophisticated artificial intelligence systems on the planet. It doesn't just suggest products you might like. It predicts what you will buy before you even think about it. It studies patterns across hundreds of millions of customers and finds connections the human brain could never see. People who bought this also bought that. People who browsed this ended up needing that. The algorithm knows your preferences better than your friends do. Maybe better than you do. And then there's Alexa, Amazon's voice assistant, sitting in millions of homes, always listening, always ready. She orders your groceries, she controls your lights, she plays your music, she answers your questions. And every interaction, every voice command feeds the algorithm. Your habits, your routines, your preferences, all flowing back into Amazon's servers. Amazon doesn't just know what you want, it shapes what you want. It creates the desire and then fulfills it. That's not just retail, that's power. But Amazon's ambitions go far beyond shopping and cloud computing. Far beyond anything most people imagine. Amazon is no longer just a retailer. It's becoming infrastructure. The infrastructure of the future. Inside its warehouses, hundreds of thousands of autonomous robots glide across polished concrete floors. They sort, they lift, they carry. Millions of packages every single day, faster and more accurately than any human could. Above suburban neighborhoods, delivery drones are already being tested. Small, sleek, autonomous aircraft carrying packages straight to your doorstep through the sky. No truck, no driver, just a drone and 30 minutes. And then there's Project Kuiper, Amazon's plan to launch a constellation of over 3,200 satellites into low Earth orbit. The goal? To bring high-speed internet to every corner of the planet. Every village, every island, every community that's been left behind by traditional infrastructure. Bezos isn't just competing with other retailers, he's competing with SpaceX. In healthcare, Amazon is using AI to help diagnose diseases. It's building online pharmacies. It's delivering prescriptions to your door. In entertainment, it bought MGM Studios, James Bond, Rocky, The Handmaid's Tale, all under Amazon's roof. And in space, Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' private rocket company, is racing to build the next frontier of human civilization. Reusable rockets, orbital habitats, lunar landers. Amazon started with books in a garage. Now it's reaching for the stars. Warehouses, drones, satellites, AI, healthcare, Hollywood, rockets. Amazon isn't just building a company, it's building the future. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and think about what just happened. Amazon didn't conquer the world overnight. It didn't happen with a single product, or a single brilliant idea, or a single moment. It happened quietly, deliberately, patiently, one cardboard box at a time, one server at a time, one algorithm at a time, one satellite at a time, until one day you looked around and realized Amazon was everywhere. In your home, in your pocket, in the cloud above your head, in the sky above the clouds. It delivers your packages. It hosts your websites. It streams your movies. It listens to your voice. It predicts your desires. It connects remote villages to the internet. It sends rockets into orbit. Amazon quietly became something almost everyone on Earth depends on. And the most remarkable part, the most terrifying part, the most fascinating part? It's still just getting started. Nova Atlas, explaining the modern